It's 94 for 3 and a bowling change which might surprise a lot of people just tuning in. Harshit Rana into the attack. You might wonder he wasn't in the playing 11. He's a concussion substitute for Shivam Dube, and it happens to be his T20 debut. Strapping young fast bowler.
Feeling that batters will like to see a seam bowler on now. The injury for Shivam Dube earlier, he got a very good delivery at the end of the innings from James Overton, who decided, I'm not going to be pitching it up anymore because Shivam Dube is just hitting everybody. Anything full, he was just hitting it out the ground. Overton, who decided, I'm not going to be pitching it up anymore because Shivam Dube is just hitting everybody. Anything full, he was just hitting it out the ground. We hope he's okay. Medical staff, the backroom staff, will be looking after him, but that's the reason why Harshit Rana has now replaced him. Not sure it's like for like, gentlemen.
He's got it into the attack on debut. Second ball he strikes. And it's the dangerous Livingston who has to depart.
Yeah, I would have thought these batters would really have enjoyed the pace coming on and not the spinners. But Harshit Rana just rushes Livingston there. A bit lazy maybe, just trying to run it down, just trying to rotate the strike. Harshit Rana gets that extra bit of pace. He's a tall, bustling fast bowler, and that's easy for Sanju Samson. Very, very easy. Surya Kumar Yadav, he'll be happy, the bowler will be happy, but I can tell you something now, that England dressing room will not be happy. Jos Buttler wasn't happy when he got out because of the substitution. It's not like for like. Liam Livingstone goes for 9, it's 95 for 4.
So it's 95 for 4. Jacob Bettle has come out to the middle. Well, work ahead here for England. And required rate now just over 10. So two exciting young players at the crease. Bettle on strike. And he's away.
A wonderful strike rate, 154. He'll take it any day. 180 runs in the 8 innings he's played. Pretty promising. Jacob Bettle in the team because Jamie Smith has a niggle. What a dream start. Harshit Rana wouldn't have imagined that he would be bowling today. But as a concussion substitute, he comes on. Second delivery. He delivers. He delivers a wicket for India.
Doesn't quite time it, but he'll should get 2 here. And you can see Butler, he's not happy at all. You just saw him sitting aloof from the side.
He was fuming when he got out. He walked straight to the dugout. He spoke to the coach. We know why. Because he doesn't feel that this is a like-for-like replacement.
Yeah, I understand that, KP, and with you on that, but also, as you said, to your point, that the Achilles heel for England has been spin. And over here, you mentioned it, that they'll be happy with pace coming on. And they've gotten out to a pacer.
Yeah, they would have been happy if the pacer wasn't Rashid Rana, probably, if it was some other substitution. I think the key here is that if you have a look at Shivan Dubé and you ask anybody in the world whether Rashid Rana is a like-for-like replacement, I'm not so sure anyone would have said that they are. I think it's going to be a very big discussion if England go down there and Rashid Rana picks up 4 for nothing.
"12 gone, 99 for 4.
The score for England at the end of the first over is 99 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Yeah, moving his bowlers around. That's what Suryakumar Yadav has done. He's sensed what's on offer. Harry Brook, he's had his troubles against Varun Chakravarti. He tried to be pretty breezy right from the get-go in this innings. 100 for 4. And an IDFC first fact on Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti is the first and only bowler from the top 10 teams to pick up multiple 5-wicket hauls in T20 internationals within his first 20 matches. His career has been on an upswing, especially post Bangladesh. And at an interesting time, I'm joined by 2 gentlemen. Nick Knight, Sunny G.
Yes, thanks, Karthik. I think he's grown in confidence. At the start of his career, he seemed to get a little nervous when he was punished, when shots like these were played which fetched boundaries. The unorthodox shots were those that threw him off a little bit off his length and line, but not anymore. He keeps coming back at you. You might hit him for a 6, you might hit him for a boundary, he'll keep coming back at you. And that can only be explained to greater confidence. Keeps coming back at you. You might hit him for a 6, you might hit him for a boundary, he'll keep coming back at you. And that can only be explained to greater confidence.
62 with that loss, Nick, and they were just absolutely coasting, Sunny.
They were batting brilliantly. It was really superb opening. Great partnership with that left and right hand combination. The Indian bowlers struggled in the first power play with just 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. They were struggling which line to bowl, which lengths to bowl.
Overdone after 13. It's 106 for 4.
The score for England at the end of the 13th over is 106 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Let's go with the flag up in the air.
10.86 the required run rate, 76 required of 42, and Harshit Rana to continue. The 6th bowler used. Backs away, hits it pretty hard there. Wonderful fielding by Abhishek, and this is going to be a talking point, Sunny G, Nick. What's your take on it?
Well, my take on it is I can't quite understand how it's come to this. Only the powers that be can explain how that's like for like. But the other way I look at it is from an England perspective now is to make it work to their advantage, not disadvantage. And I think that's the danger here. He's picked up a wicket and you're moaning and bemoaning, but actually this kind of bowling is perhaps what Brook and Bethel would rather have than pace off. That's just my take on it.
Immediately taking pace off, pace on, 143 kilometers per hour. And the next one pretty slow, 118. Look at the Camper great strikers. The maximum 4 hit in this game. Shivam Dube, Ben Duckett at the top, Rinku Singh and Phil Salt, Hardik Pandya. The 3 of them hitting 4 boundaries, or 4 fours, I should say. Two dot balls to start the over. Once again backing away, trying to slap it through the offside. Harry Brook. And one of the reasons why India got to 181, the man on a comeback, Sunny J, batted beautifully.
This is coming off a pair, mind you, in the Ranji Trophy, but here he's standing deep inside the crease to the hooks. Very, very big striker of the ball. Played some very good shots.
It'll be interesting the lines he bowls. He's got a short third, which is not pretty fine. Oh, just picks it up. What a wonderful shot that is. He tried to back away. Harshit followed him. And it's been picked up and parked away for a 6.
That's a wonderful shot from a wonderful player. He just struggles in these conditions with pace off the ball. Said a moment or so ago, this should be somewhere near the type of bowling that he feels more comfortable with. It doesn't mean he's going to win the game for England, but he enjoys pace on rather than pace off.
Slower one, and this has been hit over long off. Back-to-back 6s for Harry Brook.
On a pitch like this, if you bowl the ball in the slot, it's going to go. And now we can see why Harry Brook is rated so highly. This is a lovely shot. Brilliant shot. Holds his position as he played that shot.
He's so talented, he's so gifted. I remember seeing him for the first time, England under-19s in a World Cup in New Zealand, and you could see the talent that he'd got.
14 already of this over. Make it 4 more. So big over. Harshit Rana going for 18, 124 for 4.
The score for England at the end of the 14th over is 124 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. We request all the spectators to please have a round of applause for the Police Commissioner of PCMC, Police Commissioner of PMC, the Fire Brigade Department and all departments of PMC and PCMC for the continuous support to the ENG International Stadium.
Yeah, England will take that 18 runs at a crucial juncture in this game. 58 required of 36. Harry Brook, he's got to move on. 47 of 24, striking at nearly 196. Jacob Bethel, England will be a happy camp at the moment.
Yeah, I think sometimes you've got to take a player out of their comfort zone, and that's my point earlier. England can bemoan, I don't know if they are, but they can bemoan Harshit Rana and the situation.
Yeah, pretty fine. That sweep. Chase for Arshdeep. And the ball wins. A wonderful 50 for Harry Brook.
And in just 25 deliveries, this is a superb innings. When he came into ball, maybe Surya Kumar Yadav should have brought Varun Chakravarti on straight away. He's hitting for a boundary now, but before he got the feel of the ball on his bat, maybe he should have been confronted with Chakravarti. But this is a super innings, absolutely terrific to watch.
And he'll also be happy the way they've played Varun Chakravarti, especially in this game.
That's it.
Plays it very fine, just as I said it. He's found the fielder. It's Harry Brook. He gets a 50 and lobs one straight to shot fine.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant from the skipper, and it again is it outstanding from Chakravarti. He's got the wood over the ball, get off strike. It won't be easy for him. Stalled, simple catch. Well done, skipper. Yeah, he's gone to the change, pace off. And England, well, they're still pretty well placed at 125.9 for 5, but the danger man has gone. Well constructed half century, 129 for 5.
England is 129 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Harry Brook completes 51 runs. And please welcome the new batsman, Bryden Carthay.
Yeah, India continuing to chip away. 129 for 5. England need 53 from 33. Varun Chakravarti with the first wicket tonight. It just beats it. Beats everybody, in fact. And goes for 4. Leg by is signalled. Completely deceived in flight. He saw him coming pretty early, Bryden Cast, just facing his first delivery, deciding to run down the track.
Sometimes you do need a bit of luck. We saw earlier in the afternoon when Tilak Verma ran down the pitch and was out first ball. He could have been out first ball, but for the fact that the ball went off the pads. You need a bit of luck.
Nicky mentioned pretty well placed England. They're going at 9.07. They require 9.19.
Yeah, I said that when Harry Brook was in.
Wants to go for a big shot. Rinku Singh underneath the ball. And Rinku Singh don't miss many. So 2 in and over for Varun Chakravarti. And it's Bryden Cast who's making his way back.
And India absolutely jubilant, and why not? Because they've gone back to the pace off of Varun Chakravarti, who's haunted them throughout the series so far. Bryden Cast has to wander off too. He's looking for the big shot. It was the top of the bat, or the top end, more the splice, not the middle. Job done simply in the outfield. Chakravarti with a similar pose to what we've seen in the previous 4 games. Cast goes without scoring. 133 for 6 now.
Yeah, what a comeback this has been by Varun Chakravarti in this over. Dramatic over, 2 wickets. It looked like Harry Brook had got the better of him, but not to be. 133 for 6 after 50.
The score for England at the end of 15th over is 133 runs for the loss of 6 wickets.
Yeah, this is interesting. 133 for 6. That's the batting card for England. Starts for Salt and Duckett. Brook with a well-made 51. But what's interesting is Harshit Rana is continuing. He's gone for 23. Varun has bowled out. Aksar has got 1. Bishnoi has got 1.
Yeah, he wouldn't have bowled this if Harry Brook was still in. I think he's just reacting to the game situation. That's okay. Direct hit would have been real problems. Bethel is pretty quick. I think India have reacted to the game situation. I don't think England did in that last over. Varun Chakravarti, who's been the scourge of England throughout the series, and he got 2 wickets in his last over. I think there's an argument for just playing out. I know England don't want to do that. It's not in their method and mantra. Direct hit gone. But I think they didn't play the match situation. And I think they're just behind the game slightly because of that now.
That would have been an interesting take, Saniji, but he gathered it. It would have been a pretty close call for Jacob Bethel.
Certainly would have been.
That it would have been an interesting take, Saniji, but he gathered it. It would have been a pretty close call for Jacob Bethel.
Certainly would have been.
That it would have been a
simple catch there. Again, a shot that maybe he could have done without. He's just coming to bat. Second ball that he plays against a bowler that they haven't quite sorted out. And he gets out. Just getting a bit shabby now, the Indians. They do not want to give away extra runs with overthrows and bad fielding, and it can just demoralize the rest. Just like one brilliant piece of fielding can lift everybody up. One shoddy, shabby piece of fielding or throwing can make the mood go down.
Yeah, one of the contenders, surely, for the SBI Life Up Nearly Up Nonkele, Rinku Singh, back in the playing 11, contributed with 30 with the bat, and always so rapid in the outfield, a pretty good catcher, pretty good fielder. There's a quick rising delivery to Jamie Overton.
Tall man, but look how the ball rises. This is what the pitch has done, and that's why the England pace bowlers are bowling so well. Jofra Archer, Overton, Cars, all of them got the ball to do a little bit, bounce a little bit more.
Very high in the air. And it's Surya Kumar Yadav, the skipper, who takes it cleanly. So another wicket going down. Rana with his second, and it's Jacob Bethel who's holed out in the deep.
And Surya Kumar Yadav showing why he put the faith in Harshit Rana. Slower delivery. The previous deliveries had been around 140. In fact, the second delivery was 151. Didn't quite get hold of it. Surya Kumar Yadav had to come inside, run inside a little bit. And that's it. 7 down for 137. Bethel's gone for 6.
Is it going away from them? Jofra Archer, the new batter in, 62 for no loss, and they've literally lost 7 wickets. Harshit Rana with a quick delivery to Jofra Archer. So 137 for 7 after 16.
The score for England at the end of 16 overs is 137 runs for the loss of 7 wickets.
Well, I'm afraid England are imploding here. Overton and Archer, both of them can bat. 45 needed of 24 balls. Roy Bishnoi, 3 overs, 2 for 19.
He left that ball. What happened there?
Right, how do England play this now? Do they take it deep? Do they say, okay, these two are batting the last 2 overs, even if it means 29-30?
They have to keep going for it. This is the last man to be dismissed, and some of the shot selection from England in the last 10 minutes or so has to be questioned. Seeing the state of the game, where it was heading.
Is it that all right? Timed it beautifully. There's a reason Jamie Overton's in the side, and it is to play shots like these. So this game is open 37 of 21.
It's definitely gettable. Absolutely, it's gettable. But you're 100% right, Ravi. We'll probably talk about that in a moment while we watch and see whether Jamie Overton can do something special for England here. Special for the series. 2-2 to Mumbai on Sunday will be amazing.
Let's take a look at the Dream 11 top 5. Hardik Pandya 113, Shivam Dube 109 points. Saqib Mahmood took 3 wickets early on, 107, then Brook and Ben Duckett. 2 balls to go. Oh, played on! Once again, Jofra Archer with the googly. I think they see life differently. It's coming in, it's chopped on.
Well, he's just not picked it, hasn't he? Right through the series. Suggest when England need a partnership, the wicket's being taken. And once again it's spin, once again it's the googly. And once again not picked by the batter. So wickets continue to tumble. And England have lost their 8th. Jofra Archer shakes his head as he leaves the park. It's 146 for 8.
Right, Adil Rashid. How good has Ravi Bishnoi been? 3 for 28 from his 4. England now need 36 from 18 balls.
Yeah, in a strange kind of way, I'm not so worried about Jofra Archer not being there at the moment from England's perspective. I think Adil Rashid is a much more accomplished batter to be able to support Jamie Overton, who's a boundary hitter. He's a 6 hitter, and that's exactly what you need now. You need a couple of 6s, 36 from 18 deliveries. There's some very, very good bowlers to come. Arshdeep is probably going to bowl now. He's at the back of his mark. The support for Jamie Overton, that's what he needs. Where are his boundary options? Arshdeep is an outstanding death bowler, gets a good Yorker. Everybody's out on the leg side. Short third man is up. 45 is up on the leg side.
Singles are not hurting anybody. India have been hugely advantaged by the availability of Harshit Rana. All right, let's check out what's been happening on the field. Adamberg, smart save. This is very good from Jofra Archer. Then Phil Salt. Josh Butler. They fielded well, England. And Tilak Verma at the end saving too.
That will be the question being asked. The replacement, concussion replacement, like for like. Someone asked me at the back of the box. I said, of course, in size and stature, they're the same.
We need to read the rules. Maybe it is size and stature. Pasha, you read the rules. Ravi and I don't read the rules. Come on.
I think they've got to be like for like in skill.
Skill, okay. You sure?
So if you've got a batter who bowls seam up going off, I would have thought that they'd allow Ramandeep Singh to come in, who's also a batter but who bowls a little bit. I think India have been hugely advantaged that Harshit Rana has been allowed, and he's come in, he's bowled 3 overs, 2 for 27. England lost 4 wickets in 15 balls. Oh, well, that might have been 2 otherwise. So 33 of 15 now. India not conceding the boundaries.
Yeah, this is one of those wickets. Jofra Archer just played on, didn't pick the googly, and he got knocked over by Vishnu. Ravi Vishnu bowled beautifully. 3 for 28 in his 4. Just getting back to that cluster of wickets, I just think that from an Englishman's perspective, you'd be very disappointed in the shot selection against Varun Chakravarti in his last over. Poor from Brook. Brook batted beautifully, don't get me wrong. It was a wonderful innings to see him back batting so beautifully. But goodness me, the shot selection there, Chakravarti just needed to knock him around. Then Bryden Cars, he slugs one into the deep. Pointless batting.
Just a single, 4 singles so far. They want at least 1 boundary, at least 1 maximum to England. India keep it down to 1s, even 2s. They're absolutely fine. So probably Harshit Rana at the other end, unless he trusts Hardik Pandya to bowl 1 more. But Harshit has bowled well. So maybe Harshit Rana from the other end, and then Arshdeep finishes from here. So 14 balls to go. Still got an over from Akshar Patel. You're not going there now, are you?
I think Arshdeep Singh, all that he's thinking is how can I get the batter away from the strike.
Once again there's a fielder. Once again it's only a single. The squeeze is on for England. How are they going to break this trap?
And this is where he's smart. He's a smart operator, Arshdeep Singh. He realizes he's a tall man. Overton likes to go down the ground. Nicely created an angle there where the ball starts going to the fielders. Stepped it out wide.
What does Rashid do here? Does he take a single if it's there? Does he go free hit?
No, you hit.
Just blocks?
You got to hit this ball. 31 from 13, you got to hit this ball. He's got to look for the boundary. He's got to find a boundary. Where are his boundary options?
Third is inside the circle. He likes it there. He'll connect with that one. There is the boundary. Might even be all the way. We'll wait and see if it bounced inside. But that's a massive blow. Big blow. And once again, Adil Rashid is showing his calmness in the situation. All right, let's take a look at this. I think it's 6.
It is.
So it will be 25 from 2. That's given 6. Up go the hands. 25 from 2. It's 157 for 8.
The score for England at the end of 18 overs is 157 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. England needs 25 runs in 12 balls to win.
10.
England needs 25 runs in 12 balls to win.
Tens. Everyone's tens. This Last 2 overs, 12 balls to keep this.
Shortest form of the game. We know what Stokes does at the end of an innings. He's outstanding. He's brilliant. He finishes off games of cricket, and that's exactly what Jamie Overton will look to be doing here. Surprised he didn't take the single there. Adil Rashid is very, very capable of finding the boundary.
Tell you what else Jamie Overton has done. Conceded only 3 of his last over.
Exactly right. It was a brilliant final over. Very, very good final over.
21 of 10. He's keeping strike. What are they doing now? Fielders moving everywhere. Square legs coming inside. Pointers back on the boundary. What's he going to bowl?
I think the line's going to be wide. He's going to either take pace, or even if it's full, it's not going to be on the stumps.
4 on the on, 5 on the off. Harshit Rana. Don't think he's timed it. 2 of them going for it. Sanju puts it down. He was running up. He saw Varun Chakravarti right in front of him. Chakravarti was going forward, but he thought, I'm the man with the gloves. It was coming over him. And I just wonder if he got a bit strangled for space.
It was the indecision, wasn't it? And you don't want a collision between players. You've seen a couple of collisions. There was a bad one the other night as well. You don't want to see that collision. So you can understand these two a little bit tentative going for the ball. I think it's Sanju Samson's all day long. He's got the gloves. Varun Chakravarti should have shifted to the left. Yep, he knows. I think the crowd knows as well.
But the thought process good from Overton. Getting it wide and taking pace off. Just get the feeling Overton might just expect that now. Will he move across?
He won't take that either. Gee, this is a big ball.
I don't like this at all. He should be taking the runs here. That's 2 there now. Adil Rashid, we saw in the previous over, is capable of hitting the 6. 2 dot balls. I'm not having this.
Absolutely, because when Rashid comes on strike, there's always a chance the opposition might relax a bit. And therein lies an opportunity to get the boundary or a 6. You've got to take it in such situations.
Does he take a single now if it's on offer?
Got to take every run now, Harsh.
19 of 8. Straight back. He won't get a run on that either. He's done well, Harshit Rana, to gather it. Now somehow India have got to ensure that Overton is off strike in the last over. What does Overton do here? I think if he gets a big hit in the slot, he goes for it.
He has to go for it. You got to get every single run here. I don't think this has been smart from England at all. Smart cricketer too, Adil Rashid. Jamie Overton, yes, he can hit the 6. But Adil Rashid is good enough to glance a ball away, flick a ball away. Hit a 6 in the previous over, and he's faced, what, 1 delivery in this over?
He's probably telling himself, and that's what they think these days, I've got 3 out of 7 to connect. 6 of this over. Harshit Rana, 19 to get.
Has to look to go over extra cover.
Doesn't. Instead, the stumps are knocked over. Harshit Rana's having a dream debut. He'll get up tomorrow morning and he'll say, did I really do all that? He's finished 3 for 33. Gee, that's a good concussion sub.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of discussion around this concussion sub, but let's just forget that for a moment. Not the smartest batting, not the smartest closing out of this game for England. Oh, England, what have you done? Lapses in concentration and then some inexperience could cost them the game. Gambia will be happy. They want to win the series. Lost in Australia, and it's a big series to win against England. 19 Overton goes for. 9 down England.
Right now, 19 to get from 6 balls. Saqib Mahmood comes in. Now what does Adil Rashid do? Long on is out. deep mid-wicket is out. Square legs just gone backwards square. There's one inside the circle on the onside too. Two short third, one deep, one long off. With square, there's one inside the circle on the onside too. Two short third, one deep.
Well, there's a lot here now for Saqib Mahmood. A heck of a lot to do. 18 from 5. You could see the emotion on the coach from the Indian side. And they know what this series means to all of India. You see the pressure is on them. The pressure has been on them. All sorts of strife in Australia, and now this is the first big series back.
Just a single. That's not winning a game for England. They need 4 boundaries now. 17 or 4. 4 boundaries will tie it.
Yeah, the energy is up in the stadium. India know that they're on the brink of winning this series.
Yeah, you might say whatever you want to say, but England have thrown this game away. 62 for no loss, then getting themselves again in a good position later. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, got to be blunt and say some daft shots.
Don't lose wickets in clumps. That's what England did here. Right, Arshdeep. Big ball. Hits it hard down the ground. It's only a single. They now need 3 sixes. But just to confirm your point, Ravi, England 62 for no loss, and then 67 for 3. Then follow wickets 129, 133, 137.
It's not just the fall of wickets. You've got to see some of the shots there. And especially when you have a bowler who's been your nemesis right through this one-day series, the T20 series. You take him off in his final over.
They've dragged this game back. Dragged it wonderfully. Arshdeep. There is a fielder there. The catch will be taken. It's game match for India. They go up 3-1 in this series before the game in Mumbai. This was a game they were behind in for periods, but they showed their class and they've come up ahead.
They certainly have, and it's a series to India. Make no mistake about it. They won't be bothered what happens in Mumbai. It's this game. They needed to close it out in Pune, and they've done exactly that. Albeit some help from the England batters. But the crowd will love every moment of this. They came here, they were tense at certain stages during the game. But Hardik Pandya, he batted beautifully with Shivam Dube to get India back on track. And then the spinners, then Harshit Rana, doing the job to restrict England and pull them out for 166.
Just to put in perspective how difficult it is to win a series here, the fireworks go off. 17th series win in a row. That's at home, of course.
It's an incredible record. It really is. Really, it really is. Very, very difficult to beat India at their home ground. They just understand the conditions. They play here enough. And they've got such a wonderful pool of players. The strength and depth of this Indian team. Probably got another team. There's another set of players that can turn up and perform on this stage.
Fireworks are going on behind us. Everyone's ducking. I don't think they're too happy at the moment, though. But it was a game, in spite of everything, they should have won. Even after the impact sub, and there'll be a lot of discussion, the concussion sub rather, there'll be a lot of discussion about that. I still think England could have won after that.
No, but the concussion sub was an impact sub. He created a real impact in the proceedings to take 3 wickets and rattle the middle order.
There he is, Harshit Rana. It's his debut as well. So as a result, he makes his debut as a concussion sub and finishes with figures of 3 for 33.
I think he might be the man of the match as well.
Yeah, good shot, good shot. That's my vote. No, honestly, it's my vote. He's turned the game on its head.
Yeah, he has turned the game on its head. Listen, it's not...
and after someone got hit on the head.
It's not his fault. He turned up, he delivered his skill, and he's actually been brilliant. So to put his name in the hat of selection for Mumbai, he's done that, hasn't he? But I think England will be kicking themselves, absolutely fuming that they've given this game away.
I think England can be angry about a few things in this game, But if they look very honestly at what they did, I think they could still have won. And I think they could have won when Brook was batting.
Absolutely. You're 100% right. Look at that 6 deliveries from Chakravarti. I mean, Ravi and I think the three of us were sitting in the back there. We couldn't believe the stroke play. Brook had just got to 50 of 25 deliveries, playing beautifully. And then he goes and ramps. And then Cars hits one, slugs one out into the deep. I think they will be frustrated. Absolutely they will. Too much emotion.